Mentoring to me means that you take the time to work with people, generally it's people that are earlier on in their careers, and you take the time to work with them so to help them pursue their career goals and to help them understand the opportunities available to them and the steps that they need to take to make their career what they want it to be, and they'll have a happy career in the Air Force. I've had a number of positive experiences being mentored. Throughout my career, I've sought out people that I could go and talk to. I've had some, I started as an intern, and I've had some mentors, that were assigned to me through my internship. But for the most part, I've gone out and sought out mentors, and I've had a lot of positive experiences with them. Some of the things that they've done for me is they've provided very good constructive feedback. My best mentors have taken the time to know me somewhat personally, but to know what my goals are in the Air Force, and to tell me things that sometimes are hard to hear. For example, I had an interview once that I went to meet with my mentor afterwards, and he was very helpful in understanding that some of the things that I did in the interview didn't come off as well as I thought they would. And so that's the kind of feedback that I've received throughout my career. They've also helped me to look at things long term, to not be so caught up in the short term things. And so things that are frustrating short term, they've helped me to see like kind of the bigger picture. And so that was helpful for me. Well, the biggest advice I'd give to future mentors is I would tell them to actively listen to what their mentees are looking for, and to know their goals, to know what their professional goals are. And sometimes that'll bleed into even like their home goals. And so to understand what it is that they want out of their career, to understand what they want as far as like work-life balance. I would also suggest to all future mentors that they take the time to be prepared when their mentees come in. That's one of the important things, and one of the things that I've been very happy with the mentors I've sought out, is they've taken the time to know beforehand what it is that I want. They've asked me, okay, before I got there, what are your career goals? They've asked me for resumes. Where have you been? What kind of things have you done in the past? Where do you hope to be in the future? What are the things you've liked about your career field? Things like that. And so I would give them advice to do things like that and to actively listen to what they want. I would also give them advice to help their mentees understand take a better perspective, understand the perspective on their careers. As I mentioned before, one of the best things that's happened for me is to not get me out of the habit of thinking so short-term, to think long-term on my career, and things that seem like a short-term setback, to not really let that affect me, to take a bigger approach on it. Well, I've mentored a number of people throughout my career now, and the biggest thing that I took away from it is understanding where they came from helped me to take a perspective on my career as well. And so when you sit and think about things, advice that you would give, it also bleeds into what you would do yourself. And so whenever I have somebody come in and they tell me the things that they want, it helps me to look at my own career that way as well, to kind of like monitor where I'm at in my career and the things I want to do. So I feel like I've taken away a lot from the people that I've mentored in the past. I've had a number come in that have different career goals, and some of them have different professional goals and home life goals. And so it's an opportunity for me to review the things that they want, but it's also an opportunity to look at where I'm going. And so that's been very helpful for me. It also gives me a good idea of the perspective of the different organizations. When a mentee comes in and speaks to me, a lot of times I can understand a little better how the different organizations within our career field are viewed from the perspective of people younger in their careers. And so if there's somewhere that everybody wants to go or somewhere that nobody wants to go, it helps me explore that a little bit more too, and understand just how people feel about different organizations in the Air Force, working for the Air Force in general, because it's different now than when I came in.